Hi guys.
Hello guys, how are you?
Oh, if you notice, as in we go just wear t-shirts, see if you just wear singlets. My hair is on
This is
curl.
singlet. My top is cute.
Yeah, you look hot by the way. But yeah, you get my point. Remove scarf now. She just made her hair. Like consider the fact that the last time we were here, you were complaining that you've made the hair. Let them see
Yeah,
the
I was like,
fine hair.
okay.
Come on,
Hello, give me that slipper.
come on. See beauty. Yeah. You look good.
For sure.
You look good. But the point I'm trying to get to is, I'm sorry if I look somehow. It's funny that you were the one saying that the last time. You were saying
You
that
look fine and you look handsome.
we have this madam here that every attention
Hello, ma.
is on right now.
She's
She's just taking everything on the floor. You know what's good now? What's good? So, I thought we should just come. So for the past maybe 2-3 episodes, it's just been filled with we posting ourselves. We first started with you coming to my studio, saying all that, then me in the kitchen and everything.
Come on.
You want to say something?
Yeah. We love to toast ourselves. I think it's really lovely. It's very special. I'm not gonna lie, it's not been easy. This season has been very challenging in the sense that having a new baby is work. I think no matter what you've done before, the reality of when you have an additional child is so different to like when we had Fermi. It was the one, and it was just so different. And I think I did a video just talking about the fact that it's so amazing to be blessed. You pray for something, and then that thing happens, and it's like with that. I think we said that in the last episode. With that, other challenges come, but by the grace of God, we are here and standing. But I want to just shout out to my husband because, he lives life in a certain way, especially in Nigeria. Like Nigeria and the UK are very different, and I think sometimes I don't give you enough credit for the fact that it is very different. You've lived in Nigeria all your life, and it's like buying logigi. Like it comes quite. What I mean is like it's very sudden, like being thrown into a completely different environment, and you don't have the creature comforts. Like I don't know if I can share this.
Don't. If you are doubting sharing, don't. Because you are even going into territories of. This is not what we wanted to talk about in this episode.
I know, but okay. I just want to share the fact that I just appreciate the fact that I know that things are different in Nigeria and as they are here, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Like it can be a bit of a culture shock to come here and it's just so different.
For instance, I don't even know when I want to start driving here because to even learn that driving first, to shift my brain from left side to right side or whatever, it's so, do you understand? So I have to be jumping buses, and because of that I have to be disguising because you meet different people that can just be funny, and
it's not even dramatic. It's literally as he steps out the house, and it's so funny because
even Uber, you're
that guy. Yeah,
and so
like,
so the thing is amazing to meet people, but like when you want to meet somebody, meet the person, like, this person is also a human being that has feelings, that something is already happening in his day. But that's not what we are here for. That's not the point.
But what I'm saying is that it's completely different. Like, and also because you may go for some long spells in Lagos, and then you come back and it's like it's having to restart again.
Yeah.
And that affects him, affects us, it affects the flow. It's like you have to get back into it, and as you've gotten back into it, you gotta go back. So it's a lot, and I have to give you credit that you're really trying. Yeah, really trying.
Like I said, that's not what we wanted to talk about, but thank you. That is exactly, because it's also now going to like another series of toast, and I don't want people to now think that we have made it a thing. That's what we just come here to do.
No.
But I wanted to talk about what I discovered, in with that, and what we are trying to establish, and why we are trying to also encourage people about it is the fact that, like she said, we are in like challenging times, which we are happy about. It's not negative challenge. It's just, what we ask for is here, and it comes with a lot of responsibilities and everything.
Just like you talking about me.
And we thank God for that. So it can be very, very, and you need to pull energy from where you can pull it from. And as couples, even minus challenging times, I think that it's something, if you have not been practicing it or something. It's something you should do. There's something it does. There is a whole kind of atmosphere it builds. There's a kind of positive energy. There's a deeper connection it brings between you and your spouse. That when you just open your mouth and just say something good about your spouse.
Okay,
do you understand?
Okay.
When you just, give compliments. You can even start by, you don't even have to make up any, because so far, if you are with somebody, that means you love the person. So if you can't even think of anything to talk about at the moment, think of what attracted you to the person and start from there. Do you understand? And you realize that it gets better from there. You become you get better at doing it. You even want to do it and everything. And it brings, I promise you, you will see your spouse in a light that you've never seen him or her before, especially if you have not been doing it and everything. I challenge couples that every day, just find something nice to say about each other with so different aspects, different fields, appearance, contribution, what they do and everything. Do you understand? Like, oh wow, oh yeah, thank you so much, man. You are working so hard just for. Do you understand? Like,
I think one of the things that I've had to learn and understand that, it's all like, it's good to affirm you, like even if it seems like it's something that you should be doing anyway. It's okay to affirm you. I think that social media can be like, oh, why are you thanking a dad for looking after their child and stuff? But sometimes I feel like in affirming that person, you are encouraging them to want to do it more. Because if it's that we're only picking apart and criticizing what they're not doing, what about when they are doing it? Are we going to be like, oh, I'm grateful that you're doing it. Thank you for supporting me. You're being a great teammate. And that's something that I'm learning to really do, because I think in the initial stages, I would feel like nobody's thanking me for doing it. But at the end of the day, that's not the right spirit to go in. That's the spirit of God is there's humility in that. And I guess humility is like it's preferring a person over yourself, right? So, it's me understanding that I appreciate you for what you're doing and your contribution to this family and this household daily, and your commitment to us as a husband and as a father. And therefore, the more I encourage you, the more you feel encouraged to do it, and it wouldn't just feel like such a burden to do it. And as I'm saying this, I feel like the Holy Spirit is dropping it in my spirit that I just need to be more encouraging and more understanding and be more patient. Because sometimes I think I'm patient, but then I realize I'm not. And the grace of God is sufficient. And yeah.
And apart from that, I promise you, so far you are a human being. You are wired to want to be thanked. You are wired to want to hear it. Even, especially, there are a couple of us that we are like, oh, we are used to giving and we are not used to taking that because of the situation, because of where you find yourself. But I promise you, you want to receive. It's just because you've not received. That's why you see even these billionaires and everything that you can't think of anything to give them. Sometimes if you buy ordinary wine, 25k, the way they will appreciate it. Now, what point am I getting to that human beings are wired to be this? Because our master, the person that we are after, God, that made us in his own image, our father, ultimate, he loves to be praised. Yes, now only get glory and everything, but when we do things, it feels good. If it does something to you, and I promise you, it's a two-way thing. It sends and it brings back. Yeah. For instance, you guys will not believe. I don't know if I've told you before that when I was younger, like I used to find it hard. It's part of why I started comedy. To tell somebody I love you was I used to feel somehow when I used to watch films that they would say I love you. Used to drop as it. So my mom, when my mom would be going through things and everything, because I could not bring myself to say words, soothing words or whatever, I would sing to her. I would try to make her laugh. I'm talking now. So very Benny. What's that? But see me now. See the way I talk to my wife and everything. I just look back over the years that how did I get this good? And it's not like I'm faking it. Do you understand? And one of the things, in as much the same way they say, when you feel bad, do not bottle it in. Talk to someone about it. When you feel good about something too, do not bottle it in. Bring it out.
Yeah.
It makes you get better at expressing your emotions. And when you express your emotions, you build love around you more. It's a good thing. So when you affirm your spouse, it gives you more ability to love. Yeah. And it puts more love. It plants more of your love into the heart of your spouse. I feel like a relationship coach. The way I talk.
Gang.
But it's something you guys need to try. At least check those 3 episodes and see comments, see the way people, you guys could feel the love in your house, you know.
Yeah.
You wanted to say something, sorry.
No, I agree. I think like sometimes we can take for granted each other. That's where taking for granted comes along. It's like you go, he knows I love her. Oh, you know, he knows, excuse me, I love him. She knows I love her and all that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, even though she knows, there's nothing wrong in reminding her just how much or showing her just how much. And I think it's like listening. And I think that's why date nights are important. I think we need to.
That's what?
Date nights are important. I think we have to be more committed to it because for us, it's like, you know, it's not a big deal. But it is. It's not. And
also, we need to change the objective. We have different objectives for date night. The way you now are talking date night, you know, it's for affirming and talking to each other and everything. Me, it's just to, like, do you understand?
Whatever. So
yeah, but
I think once a week is it makes sense. It doesn't have to. We don't have to.
You know, this is just an amazing thing you just said because I just saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Do you understand? At least it will end in praise. And no matter how shit. Like, well, at least
every time,
once a week now. Definitely, every time we have date night, it must end in praise. You know, I'll give you your own sacrifice on your altar. You give me my own sacrifice on my altar. Finally. Solution, finally. You guys will not understand. You will understand later.
But yeah, actually, this is the breakthrough. I feel. I think this video should be titled. I think this series should be titled "Couples Therapy." Honestly,
and that reminded me. We should have talked about that now, but it will be an episode. That thing we saw on that show, we said wanted to talk about things that change about what
those questions that you know, that those new.
So
we do that. Yeah.
So
yeah, I think that okay. So once a week, but we have to be intentional about it.
Plan it. Yeah, no. When I say plan, I mean draw.
Put on our thing.
No. So the objective, draw the content.
The plan.
The program of the event program. No. Okay. I know why I'm saying this. Okay. Let's follow so that me I can just have my happy ending. And babe, no, I promise you.
Okay.
I understand. Wait, I'm not finished now. I'm still finding my words. I'm still finding my words. Craft it. Do you understand? Craft it the way you want. Assume it's a wedding. Make your dream wedding.
Let me tell you something. The date night, I think we should alternate it. Yes, it will always be a happy ending every time, but we should alternate it in who plans what every week.
No.
What?
I'm not. So when I say plan, I'm not talking about what is going to happen. I mean the objective, the emotional content, what you want from it.
Okay.
Let me the body.
Okay.
Let us know.
Intimacy, right? Intimacy on different levels. It's not just that. That's the
no. That's the end. No, that's my own reward. Okay. Do you understand? So I'm going to be a good boy through whatever you. That's why I say whatever you want for the date night.
Okay.
To give me my reward. So that's all right.
That's a real blessing. That's a breakthrough.
Yeah. So apparently this video is not even for you guys. It was for us, but we'll still post it anyways. Along with shit. But yeah, couples and singles. This is why you should marry the one that you truly love, the one that you are really attracted to, and everything, so that it won't be hard. Yeah. You understand? Why these things can also be hard is if you are with someone that you don't want to be with. Do you understand? Like for instance, you know those days of gallivanting and senseless. That I just wanted to get to it. There was no emotions and everything. You know, once you are done, there's. Yeah. Do you understand? In fact, exactly. You don't. Sometimes you even just okay, should I get you back? Do you understand? You get like you can't bring it in you to.
I can't relate.
You know, and I'm talking to guys particularly because they especially guys that have been all around and everything. There might be that tendency for you to want to go. I don't even know how to say it. For you to just want to go for your fleshly pleasures because of what you can get from this place and everything. You know. See, make sure God sorts you out in terms of a marriage, because God will definitely give you the person that you need to be with. But and parents, please listen to this also, especially, rich parents that, you want to do that social family coming together, choosing person for your daughter or your son to marry. It is important that somebody marries who they can see till the end, who they can see, do you understand? Who you can see front with.
Because let me tell you, like, the worst thing is to marry someone you can't even speak to, you can't even be vulnerable with. I think sometimes, you know, I feel like coming into this marriage, I wasn't the most open of people, because that's what I was, in terms of like really like shedding a part of me. Nobody's ever gotten that close, and I think that's what it is with marriage. It's exposing. It's like, you know, even the parts of you that you don't even realize that you have. And I realized that I wasn't as open as I thought I was until we got married, and there was parts of me that I had to share because, you know, you need a better understanding. And I think that if you can't be with someone that you can really open up yourself to, or you just, then there's no, that's the beginning of the end, really. Because, like, you know, when people say that, oh, you know, we joke about like Nigerians, like we, it's a thing that I've seen in Nigeria, like the commonly like, oh, think that, oh, my husband will, you know, he'll tell me how much, he'll ask me how much is the groceries, and I'll inflate the price. It seems like it's like a small thing, but it's a big deal, because it's in the small things that we show our true character, right? And it's in small things that it exposes the nature of our relationships. Holy Spirit. And I think that if we are not mindful, we will continue to indulge in things like this and see it as it's not a big deal, and it's slowly chipping away at the marriage. And we have to be very mindful of that. I think that if we understand that in the small things, so marrying someone that in the small things you can share with them, even if it's that, babe, I just want you to give me extra money. Like, you know, yes, this is 50k, but I want you to give me 100, like that kind of thing. And if you can't do that with the person that you're married to, then who can you do it with?
And so, because we've exceeded time, we don't want to be talking for too long. I would end it on this note, still talking based on what I was saying and everything. Like, that's why we should dead this virus of transactional relationship that wants to be thriving now, that where girls will be saying,
we'll do that in the next video, baby.
Where girls will be saying, how much do you have?
We'll do that next video.
If that's the basis on which you get married. We'll talk
about that in the next.
All right, so to be continued.
Yeah, that's a really good conversation to have.
Okay, all right, guys, you've contributed to your. Okay, come and tell them. See you next time. Just talk to the mic. Say, see you next time.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.